Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It is your favorite baby girl Wit, and I am so excited for this video. As you guys have already read from the title, it is going to be the AMVCA looks once again. I have last year's looks already uploaded on the channel. They recently had it May 12th, I believe. And guys, the looks came to kill. All right. And I want to talk about some fragrances that I know I haven't really brought onto the channel. I've been trying to actually watch my own videos to see which fragrances I talk about more in videos and kind of get to other things. When I love something, I can just keep using it and find more occasions to use it for, and multiple layering combinations. I still want to get a combination video out for you guys. While I'm discussing this, I want you guys to comment down below what you would like to see. The AMVCA Africa's Magic Viewers' Choice Awards is an annual award show presented by MultiChoice that recognizes outstanding achievements with film, digital, movies, just everything. Okay. Skip makers are there. I love highlighting and giving people their flowers and letting people know that they're definitely excellent. So I love these occasions. And guys, let's not even play the fashion. Okay. So the very first, so the way we're gonna, I'm too excited. I gotta calm down. The way we're gonna do the video, or the structure, is definitely gonna be the look. We're gonna take our time, highlight the look, talk about the look, and then we're gonna get into the fragrance. We're gonna talk about the fragrance notes and the notes that jump out to me in that particular fragrance when it's on my skin. Okay, I know it's a lot that I'm putting down, but y'all can pick it up. First look. This was my all-time favorite look. I am a jeweled, blinged, loud person by nature. Since I was a kid, I've always liked that. I recently did a short look. You guys will see it in my Jamaica vlog. That should be coming soon. So short hair, waves in hair, finger waves. I'm like so into it. The makeup, I think, is 10 out of 10. I think it's stellar. I like how nothing was on her neck. I feel like it's amazing that she didn't have a neck piece. I think it just looks good. I love the way that we could see some leg. It literally just, I don't want to use art piece for all the work, but y'all know. And it just looks really, really good. It looks so amazing. I love the up close shots of the look. So this look for me and my style and what I love to see is a 10 out of 10. No questions asked. Okay. Going into the fragrance that I would pair for this look is actually New York I'm not picking up bottles. New York Forever Disco Fever. Is because of the cinnamon, the labdanum, and the amber in this fragrance. This is a amber forward flavor. This is a amber forward fragrance. I really just get the amber and the vanilla. The honey in here is so seductive. I have Honey Oud. That's another fragrance that I feel is like kind of forward leaning for honey. But the two of those together paired in this fragrance, I can't even talk. For New York Forever Disco Fever, first of all, the bottle is just as stunning as his dress. So as soon as I saw the dress, I thought about Diamond Platinum, which I've already used in a video before. And I'm like, we want to use new stuff. We want to talk about some new gems. So New York Forever Disco Fever. But this fragrance is amber forward. The amber in here on my skin with the hint of vanilla. And it's so funny because the vanilla is more so in the top for me. But it still plays and works very well on my skin. So Honey Oud, just because there's also honey in this fragrance. So just to boost up the honey in here, because I don't smell the honey so much on my skin, but on paper, it definitely shines through. Okay. So those are the two fragrances I will pair with this look. She ate. The next one, I feel this was my number one creative look that I enjoyed. There's another creative look that's in here, but the creative look that I fully enjoyed, that I feel like for myself I could wear it as well, is this look. Moon, the stars, the sun, the solar, the fire. It's so beautiful. And I feel like they went out the box with this. I haven't seen something like this done before. If you guys have, please let me know. I just haven't seen anything like this before. So to me, I find it very beautiful. I love the way that the sun is at the beginning and the moon is like ending it. It's on top. I love the stars at the bottom. I honestly not sure who the designer was, but whoever it is, 10 out of 10. I just had the looks. I don't have the designers this time. I just had the looks. I feel like the bottom, if it was me, I would have wanted the bottom to pop a little bit more, especially being that it's like the stars in the sky. We could have definitely had a little bit more gems. But then also seeing that we do have this big moon on top, it could have been a little bit confusing. But overall, I love the creativity of the dress. And if I was to pair a fragrance with it, it has to be Fragrance du Bois Tropiques. The tropical fruits, the mandarin, the caramel. I just look at the look and that's the first thing that comes to me. It's definitely a unisex fragrance as well. The fragrance notes that stand out particularly on my skin is the caramel, tropical fruit, and mandarin. That mandarin kind of goes good to me as I'm looking at it visually for the top of the dress. What would you guys pair this look with? That's what I kind of came up with. Down below, let me know what y'all would pair it with. The next look is Diadem's look. I actually have a Real Housewives of Lagos fashion video that I filmed while the season was even still going. I just haven't got it onto the channel. So you guys are going to see more looks from Shorty Miss Diadem. But I love how she steps. One thing that I love, or I would say the symbols or the artsy things that I love, are stars, hearts, crosses, and butterflies. I feel like those are the only things that are worth tattooing all over myself because I love them, honestly. I want a whole bunch of butterflies all over my back. I've wanted that literally since I was like 8 or 9 years old. So butterflies on anything, like, I'm down for it. I really like it. This look right here, and I love how it wasn't the typical red butterfly or blue butterfly. It is so gorgeous. As I look at it, it's just, to me, it's honestly really perfection. When I seen it too, I was kind of conflicted if I wanted to put the honey oud for this look, but because I love the honey used in New York Forever Disco Fever, I kind of felt, let's keep those together. For this look, I went more of the feminine flirty route because I felt like the outfit was already so dark and dominant. And even though it was revealing, you know, the curves and everything, I went with the sweeter option. I went with Louis Vuitton Attrape-Reves. This fragrance actually has peony, lychee, rose, patchouli, ginger, bergamot, and blossoms. Once I saw the blossoms, I said, okay, butterflies. Butterflies blossom. They take their time, go to different stages. Cool. The lychee and the rose in this fragrance. And it's so crazy because I said the feminine take and the feminine way, but this fragrance is actually unisex to me a bit. I said the feminine way because this fragrance is extremely, extremely feminine. Like, there's no way you want to dice this cake. It's so feminine. The other fragrance that I would have said if I didn't want to take it the feminine route would have been Centaurus by Creed. The reason why is because Centaurus is more woody ambery. Centaurus has tonka bean, cinnamon, pink pepper, patchouli, benzoin. So it could, I guess if I had to wear that dress, if I had to put myself in a state that I had to wear the dress, if I was feeling light and airy, I would go with the Louis Vuitton. But if I'm feeling like how the dress is really embodying, I'm going to have to go with Centaurus by Creed. What would you guys choose? All right. Okay. We have Nana. In the last one, Nana did the artsy piece with the lines of illusion. I'm going to make sure I put a picture of how she came the last time. And then this time she said, I'm just going to break necks. I don't see much of Nana. This is not somebody that I follow. But anytime I see Nana, Nana is worth the view. She's worth the view. I don't know. Let's get to it. If it's not the body bodying, it's the skin that's melanating. Everything is just, the girl tries. I love to give credit where credit is due, and the girl tries. Okay, I'm really into low cut. I'm really into like the waves, like I said, the finger waves and all that type of stuff. Even though I don't have that now, that was just my last 2 hairstyles. But I'm gonna bring it back this summer. But anyway, back to what I was saying. It looks stunning. Literally. It's like a bride, but not bride, but Cruella de Vil, wicked stepmother. It's just like that body. Like, when I see it, it's like, oh, she's such a queen in her own right. Like, it just looks amazing. When I saw the look, I'm not even gonna lie and act like I had something off the top of my head that I was like, would be a perfect fragrance. I didn't. I was so confused and conflicted. But can anybody blame me? So I had to really take my time and look into my collection. And then I came up with Cosmic Cloud. And I feel like I was okay with the cloud really because of the bottom essence. That bottom of her dress is what kind of was like, let's go the cloud route. Cosmic Cloud from Louis Vuitton again has blackcurrant, musk, patchouli. It's just a fruity floral. I can't say fruity floral. The fragrance is really just a musky, fruity fragrance. I absolutely love blackcurrant. I love peach in fragrance, and I usually, is it peach? Pear in fragrances. Sorry. I love fruit. I love blackcurrant. I love pears. I love passion fruit. You guys probably already know this if you're not new here. I absolutely love passion fruit in fragrances. So Cosmic Cloud is for this 10 out of 10 look. I just love it. And the corset, like the top of the corset is like if it was supposed to go bridal or something. I just love it. Cosmic Cloud. The next look I am extremely indifferent about. This is Faith Mori. She was on season 2 of Real Housewives of Lagos. From what was depicted of her on the show, I really liked her. I liked her confidence. I loved her height. I loved how she literally like commanded a room. I loved the way she would never like argue back with the girls. Like she would say her point. She would let people finish. She was so poised. Some people would say it was like fake poise because one minute her accent was something different and whatever, but I code switch with my accents as well. So not too sure. But anyway, what drove me to keep this look a part of the selection is the blue in the look. The headpiece, I'm not too sure. Okay. But that blue in the look, literally love it. If I had to rate this look, I think I would give it like a 6 out of 10. Makeup, 10 out of 10. Beat is like to perfection, but it's the headpiece on the look and maybe the sleeves on the look. But everything else to me, I would say 6.5 out of 10. I am going to serve this fragrance for this look, Mandarine Sultane by Alexander J. In the beginning of my fragrance journey and YouTube journey here for this specific channel, I bought Alexander J fragrances onto the channel. That was like years ago. Don't have those fragrances anymore, but I feel this is a really good offering. It's 2016. There's mandarin, there's rum, there's peach, there's lemon, there's saffron. The bottle color also was a reason for picking. And then 2, the peach in this fragrance with the saffron and the orange blossom just really go together. Like those are the fragrances that shine. Those are the fragrance notes that shine on my skin when I wear this fragrance. On to the next look. We have Miss Stephanie. She looks amazing. Okay. She looks amazing. I love the updo. I love the neckline. I love the necklaces. It looks really good. Okay. And it looks very chic and feminine. The one that I want to go with for this one is actually a new offering from BDK Perfumes Impadia. And this fragrance has rose, mandarin, pear, praline, orange blossom. Once again, that orange blossom is always going to get me. If orange blossom is done with fruits, sign me up. I'm there. Okay. I'm there. So definitely for this look, I liked how there was those peels on the dress right before it got to the bottom. And I was like, if it doesn't, that just reminded me of how a rose looks, like the different areas in a rose. And that's why I went with that one. This one is actually a combination. I would mix it with Creed Ella Daria. It also has rose, it has peony, it also has the same mandarin that's in the BDK Parfums one, and it has floral notes. I think the both of them go really well together, so that's why I'm going to be pairing them together. The next one that I say is creative, but I don't know. I wouldn't personally wear it. Can I put a fragrance fit for it? Yes, but I don't think I would be comfortable in this, to be honest. It's actually Papaya X. She's also known for having controversial outfits, I should say. She decided to go with this banana peel dress. I think it was creative. I think she does things that she knows nobody else is going to wear. Whether good or bad, she kind of just does her own thing. So I completely respect that. One thing about her is that body's going to serve and makeup is going to eat. Yeah, her team definitely executes when it comes to that. I just don't know how I feel. And the more I look at it, I don't hate it. If I'm being real, the more I look at the look, I definitely don't hate it. It's just, I don't like the, I don't know if I like this part, but even the bottom coming off like that is kind of nice. I know Kim K had a dress that kind of did that same type of motion. So I don't know if there was like inspiration there or if that's like a thing. I think it's just the bosoms. Ah, I don't know. I don't know. But creativity. She gets a star for that, or for creativity. The fragrance I would pair with this is Sisters Before Misters. It is also a newer offering, 2025 offering, and the fragrance notes, as you could already have guessed, is banana, milky notes, lime, blackcurrant, strawberry, orris root. In this fragrance, you definitely, and I mean definitely, smell the banana. So I feel like if I'm already going to be dressed like a banana, hold a banana as a charm as well, because I believe the bag that she held was also banana, it would have to be Sisters Before Misters, of course. The next dress is actually Laura KG, and it's kind of giving those same like vines and lines that we had for Nana last year. Not the same thing, but similar. Laura is another person that we are definitely going to see as we continue with Real Housewives of Lagos when I post that fashion video, because I do have some looks from her as well. I think it is very beautiful. It is so beautiful. It's definitely a work of art. I haven't used that word too much. I love the petals on it. It's so feminine, okay? It's so beautiful. There's something so cozy about the look too. Like, I wouldn't say it's comfortable. I wouldn't say comfortable and cozy, but it's something just so like, oh, do you guys get what I'm trying to say? Isola Verde by Roja Perfumes. There is mandarin in here, clementine, melon, guava, rum, magnolia. This is so exciting because the dress in a way is very simple. So the fragrance that I chose is definitely like earthy, like cardamom, tobacco, pink pepper. But the beginning, you still do get those nuances and like little plays with the mandarin, the clementine. Then we have this next look. I don't even know who this person is, but when I saw this pink, I was like, whoa. I love the look, the melanated pink. Everything is just so gorgeous. I love that like veil on it. Very, very beautiful. With this look, I have Acqua Di Parma, Nobile Rosa, and there has blackcurrant, rose, freesia, musk. What shines for me literally in this fragrance, of course, without a doubt, is the rose, and I would say the blackcurrant. On my skin, it just ends off really, really musky. It's just like literally a musk scent, and that's it. All right, guys, that is all for the AMVCA looks. I don't want this video to be long. I want to get new fragrances onto the channel. So this is definitely my way of doing that. I hope you guys truly enjoyed, because I get so excited to film these videos. It's really like a whole production for me to like grab the looks that I really want to talk about and pair it with the fragrances that I own. I hope you guys enjoyed. And until my next one, bye guys.